What is up, everybody? It's your receiver today. Apparently, Sony just can't catch a break right here because apparently there's been some double counting going on for Spider-Man 2 physical copies in the UK charts this week. So that whole this graphic, I don't know if Sony officially made this graphic and put this information out there or some third-party site, but this thank you players, more than 2.5 million players, 2.5 million copies sold through the first 24 hours. It's definitely in question right now because they're saying they've been double counting for the UK charts for this game. Now, usually I don't care about sales data whatsoever, but this is kind of funny. Like, Sony literally can't get a W. It's just been L after L, even with their biggest release. How do you have your biggest release authenticity of their sales copies be in question? This is craziness right here with this game. What this person says, it is now not the biggest PS5 launch of the year. That still goes to Hogwarts Legacy, the game that got all that controversy. People just say they're going to boycott that game, not going to buy it. But it still managed to be the highest selling PlayStation game of this year. Then it's most likely going to be followed by the Modern Warfare 3, which is an Xbox game now on PlayStation. So, or a Microsoft owned game now on PlayStation. So it's kind of funny if Spider-Man isn't their biggest game of this year, but it actually goes to Hogwarts Legacy and Modern Warfare 3. Just hilarious. And sales were lower than previously reported. Still well ahead of Mario though. Okay, so yeah, that number right there is highly questioned. We don't know if this is right or not. It could be completely false because they've been cooking the books over there in the UK. How do they do that? Who knows? Who the hell knows how they make that big of a mistake like that? But there you go. This person says, thanks for the update. Appreciate the transparency. Man, Hogwarts was so good. I agree. That game was extremely fun. I think they're making a sequel as well because this game did so well as well. So I look forward to the sequel. Definitely a great game by that team there. When do you ever double count for a title? Very suspicious about that. This whole thing is questionable about this game, in all honesty. It's just like, what is going on with Sony right now? This person clarifies that it wasn't me. It was the GFK report. They did the double counting. They sent a correction round. Kudos for the transparency, but honestly, this just isn't something that should happen. I agree. Like, how do you make a mistake that badly? I mean, it gave Sony a lot of publicity because they made it sound like they have this really fast selling title that was a first party game. And it could be completely inaccurate with the data right there. So that movement to not buy Hogwarts Legacy really went well. Yeah. These boycotts be so much BS. Each time people say boycott a game, it always ends up selling extremely well. Oh dear, as he just spits out his drink at this news. I'm gonna bet that Sony doesn't correct themselves with this information. Who knows? Probably not. Good on you for the correction. Maybe people will put proper respect on Hogwarts' name. Got those engagements, and then they changed it. It definitely some shady stuff is going on right now. I don't know who's behind it, whether it's just surely just an honest mistake. Who knows? Because they definitely got that traffic for being one of the fastest selling games, and then it's completely false. So, LMAO PlayStation is sinking right now. Very suspect. In the UK, Mario is the top selling game right now on Amazon. Then it's EA Sports, and it's Marvel Spider-Man. Learn to use Microsoft Excel facepalm. I mean, it is kind of suspicious. These people have been doing this job for a while. I mean, it's their only job is really to count numbers. You mean to tell me they just messed up the number on this big release? I don't know. Sounds a little bit suspicious, just saying. I don't know. Honest mistake. I'll leave it up to you to decide at this point. Just go right back into the bushes. No media bias. That's good. Oof. You had one job, just the one. He really only got one job just to count the numbers, and he messed it up. I was like, wow. No wonder people are being fired left and right at Sony. They know the real numbers and are not impressed. Who knows the real information? I really want to know the behind the scene details, to be honest. I wish I was a fly on the wall right now at Sony headquarters. Give them a break. They have been getting no W's, just all L's. So it's not the biggest 24-hour PS5 game sales ever. Nope, sadly, this still goes to Hogwarts Legacy. Oh yeah, then Sarah Bond got promoted as well too. I wasn't covering this in this video, but she did get promoted to head of Xbox, I believe, right now. So kudos to her. But back on the subject here at hand about these books being cooked over at Sony right now. It sold 2.5 million copies in 24 hours. None of this even matters anymore. Is that even a false statement at this point? It matters to game businesses operating in the UK games market. He was supposed to correct that nonsense. I'm like, it obviously does matter because the information was not entirely correct right there. Oh, double count, you say. So these charts for many years could have been altered with double counts. That is kind of crazy if that's been true. Because it could be at this point. He has a famous quote from Donald Trump saying, "Stop the count." Xbox fanboys running with this as if we didn't get news about 2.5 million from the prime source anyway. That source could be questionable. That source is questionable now at this point. Since we got this new information, that source could not even be real. Even if it's from Sony themselves, that could still be off. Because double counting has been going on, so I don't believe any of those numbers now, to be honest. Everything is under suspicion at this point. Bruh, stop. Hot damn, have mercy for these pony souls. Oh man, Spider-Man 2 is not the biggest PS5 launch of the year. Hogwarts Legacy is. Very true. This is a strange update, but the transparency is nice. Yeah, this is very strange, because you have never heard of this before. I've never heard of this before in a gaming industry where a count has been double counted, or is this like a big era with a big release like this? They just cover their face and hide from this information. The anti-Hogwarts zealots and the PlayStation fanboys are gonna be pissed. Third party is also on exclusives. Yeah, you hate to see it. I was like, of course, it's gonna be Hogwarts Legacy. Then most likely, Modern Warfare 3 is gonna be the next big selling game. Then Spider-Man 3 might be shrill. It might be after that. Who knows? But I think the biggest selling titles on PlayStation is still gonna be third party. Wow. You get paid to count, but you accidentally double count? What? They got one job. Apparently, they still screwed it up. Hogwarts Legacy is a beast. Looks like Sony is out here manipulating the market once again. Double counting, right. Whoopsie. I know some people are extra mad right now. Jesus. Just these reactions. Yikes. People are just laughing at this news. Yeah, that is some crazy stuff right here. Like, this just... apparently the counts have been doubled. It's just a wild thing right here. But I am going to conclude it right here. Once again, we don't know if this is accurate. These accolades that they got for this game is highly in question at this current moment because from this new information until they officially recount and do everything over again. This feels like this strange, even though they use that Donald Trump meme or the stop the count, it strangely feels like when we had the whole controversy with the counts for the presidency of the United States. It feels strange like that for this situation, but it's not to the same extreme, but this feels very similar to that situation. But I'm going to include it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like for this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.